Hi, fam. So there's something that we haven't talked about, and because the past by-elections, this has brought about some ish kind of a feeling because it seemed like it was Ruto versus Gashagwa kind of a thing, or it seemed like it was like the UDA versus the United Opposition. And in this case, it portrays that Ruto won against the United Opposition. And if you, I listened to Ruto making some speeches and talking about how the United Opposition's lacks agenda and all that, and that is why he won against them, and also promises that come 2027 it's going to be the same kind of a thing. Well, I don't know. Regarding what happened the by-elections, there is also a lot of violence that was reported in those places. Violence that I don't know if it was well orchestrated to bring about the victory that we saw from the ones that they're bragging about, because previously Gachagua had talked about this kind of violence being put in act so that they can bring about chaos and all that. And personally, the way I see it like it was a litmus, like it was a testing grounds. How about if we play it this way? Can we actually end up having the end results as we have seen? So in the issue of Mbeere North, there were Mudende and Karis. We all saw it coming. We also were Mudende losing, but it turned out that he won with a very small margin. But now that's not even the case. DP was there, congratulates him, da 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 da, and things happened the way it happened. But my question is this a litmus test to show us how 2027 is going to be? If we hate this administration so much, then how comes they won the majority of the seats? If people are complaining that the regime, the party, the UDA, the members are not performing, how comes again we get them back in the same system? This is this is this is a confusion. I mean, at one point we say we do not want the system, and again at the same point we are there voting and returning them back. My take is, if this was genuinely won, then oh boy, we are cooked. Come 2027, we are cooked, because we should not be complaining about the system. This is time that we should just let things flow the way they are flowing. Because we can be talking about how we hate the regime, we hate this kind of people who lacks integrity. Then there's there Wambodhende with the integrity issues. Reportedly, he has integrity issues and he's in the system now. There's no way of getting him out of the system. Now, what are we for? Are we for people who are competent, people who have zero integrity issues, the system ya majambazi? What kind of a system do we want? Because it seems like Ruto has always chosen people who lacks integrity, people with integrity issues, people with criminal cases and things like that. And he has always made sure that they win. And they win to support him because they owe allegiance to him. They owe him loyalty of protection. We saw it happening. We saw so many people who had court cases, who had, their properties were being seized and all that. And after they supported Ruto, everything was wiped clean. Same thing with Gachagua. Don't forget, Gachagua had integrity issues during Uhuru's time. And Gashagua's wealth of about 200 million was frozen. But when he supported Ruto, everything was wiped clean. So I'm not trying to support any politician here. I'm trying to think logically that these politicians, they are all birds of the same feather. And the things that we should be looking at is competency, integrity, principles, good leadership, the person who has good leadership and all that. But now, the way the whole thing looks like, it's like we've paved way for the same regime to repeat itself come 2027. We have showcased that. And if this is the case, then Kenyans deserve bad leadership. We are not even supposed to be complaining. I don't even know what is the excuse of people of Mbeere North. it doesn't matter if you guys were paid, because I heard that they were being given money to vote, because unless someone followed you at the ballot box and, you know, forced you to vote so that they can give you handouts, then I don't see where you should take the money, but don't leave your brains behind. You know, take the money, but make the right decision. But I don't know. I'm not even sure that we are supposed to be blaming poverty here. This whole thing of Wamodende and Akaris and all that is not just an exercise, but it's something that we should be very keen about. The violence, the police deployment, the things that happened there, they were testing a certain system. Personally, that's how I see it. Like they were testing a certain system that they formed a blueprint that they might use in 2027. And they've already tested it and seen how it's going to be successful. So I don't know. What is your take? But personally, the way it seems like it was a war between Ruto and Gachagua. And in this case, Ruto has won. And that's why Ruto was there taking credit. And it's, it's unimaginable. We cannot imagine. Anyway, I don't know what is your take.